If you follow me on social media, you may have noticed that I recently finished a 10K race here in New York City. I trained for 6 weeks to get to that distance with ease. And it was such a learning experience to realign to committing to learning and growing within my health. But I also saw so many parallels to thinking about how committed we are to seeing our businesses flourish. This is your dynamic download and pep talk to fully commit to your business. Commitment truly has a fiery energy. Commitment is like holding your own hand so tightly because you aren't going to let go of what you've decided you want to create in the world. And this is what this is about. Commitment trumps motivation every damn day. So that's where we're going to start. That's also how we can get recentered. So why the fuck are you deciding you want to start your own business? What is it for? What are you creating by deciding to run your own business? That is what we're going to align to that. I truly always hate mile number 1 when I'm running, but I always create this mantra. It gets easier the more I commit. And I also had this, I'm going to feel so proud when I finish. Those were these mantras that I had running in my head whenever I was just not feeling it on the first 5 minutes of getting started on a long distance run. So what is it that you are truly committed to? And how can you think about this when you're feeling overwhelmed? So what is that mantra for you when you start to feel overwhelmed? How can you recommit in those moments when you don't even want to start? Within that, there was this cheer during the race that I want to kind of bring in here. This is your race, your pace, or shorter, your race, your pace. This was a cheer that was shouted, and in general from the crowd, it was about around mile 4, and during the race, and I almost instantaneously found myself just relaxing my shoulders and slowing down my pace. And even too, as I took a quick look around all the runners around me, everyone kind of did something similar, where they either relaxed a little bit, they slowed down, they took a deeper breath. Hearing that cheer allowed everyone to realign with the fact that this was their race and nobody else's. As entrepreneurs, we seek how others are doing to give motivation for ourselves. And there's certainly merit to getting inspired by other people, but you are the driving force. You get to decide the speed. Commit to getting 1% better each and every day. That can be 1% more organized, 1% more confident on camera, 1% more visible as a brand. The ability to not only commit to yourself, but also to commit to your own timeline ensures that you are going to finish no matter what. So even though this was just a race, I absolutely saw women who collapsed on the sidelines and others who just stopped before it began. I also passed a group of women chatting about their favorite show on Bravo midway through the race. Like I'm sitting here huffing and puffing at mile 3. And I passed somebody talking about like what was on Bravo the night before. It was funny to me. But again, like it was just this reminder that it's your race and your pace. If your race is trotting at 5 or 4.5 miles an hour, chatting with your girlfriends, that's your race and that's your pace. But the more you can commit to how you decide you're building your growth and how it works for you, you're going to stick to it. So being able to know that if you try to come out of the gates as fast as somebody else, if you decide that you got to beat your time, even though you've never trained for it, if you decide that you're going to just go all in, and even though you've never done something before, and if it doesn't work out, you're going to just give up, you're not going to finish. So personalizing your business growth, personalizing your commitment, personalizing how you can absolutely make sure that you enjoy the process is going to guarantee that you finish. So commit to it being your race, your pace, your business, your growth. Last piece within this idea of committing to your business is commit to it in the long haul, not just when sales are good, not just when engagement is easy. Oof, I mean, I can tell you that there were days when I was training that I would hit that 9-minute mile with ease. And for me, that's fantastic. And a 9-minute mile, I was like, damn, I'm a runner. I'm really good at this. But on race day, it was about a 10-minute and 20-second mile. I was sitting there going like, well, all this training and I can't even get my best speed. In truth, who gives a fuck except for me? I'm the one who cares. So I kept a strong pace for 6 miles through hills, through a crowd of women, through getting beat down on the sun with the sun. I decided that I was going to finish. And I showed up to train on the days when it was convenient, on the days that I'd rather be anywhere else. This is the same for you as an entrepreneur. You are committing to learning, adapting, and truly growing as a leader until it works and even after. If you commit fully, it's all guaranteed. If you commit that, like, okay, I don't know how to do this, I'm going to eat shit until I figure it out, you're going to get to where you need to go. If you commit to learning, you commit to getting the support you need, all of the above, it's all guaranteed. You are committing to your goals. You are committing to building the mission in your business. You are committing to helping and being of service. But most of all, when we choose entrepreneurship, we are committing to ourselves. When else can you say that being committed to yourself builds a bigger and bolder life? Usually you got to work for somebody else. You got to ask for help. You got to do all these things, but committing to yourself is what's going to get you there. So take a moment today and reflect on your commitment to your brand and business. Have you been sticking to your goals? Have you been half-assing launches, or are you truly making the space? Are you feeling the juice? Are you kind of 1 foot in and 1 foot out? This is your moment to recommit by aligning to your purpose, defining your pace, and embracing that you will be there for your vision and the ups and the downs, no matter what. I hope this dynamic download finds you exactly when you need it. And I'm here for you on the sidelines shouting, just like on race day, your race, your pace.